What's happening, everybody? We're back with another episode of Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Brian and Brennen here for a collaborative draft, and we needed some help. We had to reach into the bag, and we had to go back. Dustin, back on the show. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm really scared that you're going to screw this one up again, Brian.
Screw this up. You dropped the ball. You should have put Brady at 2.
Brady deserves to be 1.
Yeah,
if you haven't watched an episode, we drafted the best quarterbacks of the 2010s.
2010s, yeah.
And somehow Tom Brady didn't make the list, but Curtis Painter was number 1 because Brian sucks at these.
Look, as informative as these collaborative drafts have to be, there's emotion, there's craziness, there's wild, and I can't put them in there. It's as factual as I have to be. Tom Brady sucks, and that's a fact. I saw it in a book one time. Brennan, how you doing today?
I'm just, I'm excited that Dustin's on because I like Dustin's mindset. And then I play with you and it's just ruined. It's just, I don't want to do this anymore. It's why I picked Curtis Painter because you would have made me pick, like we were talking about this before we were recording. I was like, what do I pick? Like Matt Ryan there? Like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Sometimes we make mistakes. It was a little blip, but outside of that,
stop saying we.
It's a group effort, guys.
Sometimes you make mistakes. I threw Tom Brady up and you vetoed him. That is all on you.
I also told you what was going to happen, so we'll put it on all of us. I'll take 51% and we'll split the other 50 between you two. How about that? That's good leadership right there. But folks, if you haven't put it together, we are doing a collaborative draft. We're back at it again. And here in the offseason, what are we talking about? We're getting ready for the 2026 season. So now that we've got all the head coaches, they're in their spots, we are going to pick the top 13 head coaches here. We already picked our draft order just before the show. If you're new to these collab drafts, check it out. This is the setup here. So Brennan will be picking picks 1, 4, 7, and 10. Dustin has 2, 5, 8, and 11. And since I'm the bottom pick, picking 11, 6, 9, and 12, I also get magic number 13 as well. But this isn't a regular draft, folks. We're not just going from the bottom all the way to the top. We needed some chaos. We needed some shenanigans. So with all of that, you're also going to have Brennan gets 1 veto, Dustin gets 2 vetoes, and then I get a veto and a veto override. So if somebody vetoes one of the picks, I can veto override it. The only thing I can't use the override for my own pick, unfortunately. So I would have to override for one of you two. Yeah. Everybody good? We got the rules all set?
I understand the rules. Do you understand what we're doing?
Yeah, that's the real question. Do you understand the rules, Brian? Do you understand that you have to put pride aside?
Do you even know all 32 coaches? Because before the show you were like, oh yeah,
sure. Do you actually
two big names in coaching?
To be fair, they have the same name, so technically it's only one name I missed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I did a top 20 list. I was like, I don't want to bog myself down with all 32 names, and I might have forgot one.
Yeah, you maybe his brother. Heaven forbid you do another 12. I mean, oh my. Such an exhaustive list.
Well, that's where the pride comes in. I didn't want to put a certain Zach Taylor's name on the list. I didn't even want to say his name right there, folks. Actually, I'm going to bleep it out here in post. So, folks,
he doesn't exist.
Yeah, he does not exist.
How he kept his job, I don't understand.
I have no idea. The second longest tenured AFC head coach right now.
The whole rest of the division got fired.
And he's the one sitting there. I don't get it.
I'm so jealous of his life.
Right. And granted, he lives in Ohio, so like you do have that, but kind of offsets a little bit with the millions and millions of dollars.
It is. I mean, he also is a huge nepotism hire, so
a little bit. If only my dad or uncles were a little bit more famous. Unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rocking with this draft. Like I said, we're doing the top 13. We're going to start at the bottom, work our way to the top. It adds a little bit of pressure on these drafts. So without further ado, let's get this rocking and rolling. We've got the first one, and yeah, I'm already tilting because, like I said, I kind of forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off. I don't know where this guy goes on the list, but I think he needs to be on it. So just to make sure, I'm going to drop it off. First one, a 4th-year head coach down there in Houston, hanging out. We're going to go DeMeco Ryans as my first head coach.
I don't hate that I had him in this.
I don't hate it either, actually. Yeah, this is where I'd be like, I mean, at best, I could see him 10, which I would have probably put him there if you didn't. So can I confidently name like 12 other guys that I'd rather have? Like maybe, but I don't hate it here.
Yeah, I had him 11th on my list, but he's in that tier with 10, 11, and 12, so I don't hate it.
Look at that. Look at that. We got first pick in the books. Folks, as the vetoes get passed around, we do go in order of picks. So, Brennan, you would have first option to veto, Dustin second, me third. Throwing it out there, you can veto your own picks, but we don't see that very often. But, got to throw out the rules there for the rule master. But it sounds like it, Brennan. Feeling good? Feeling good with leaving D'Amico here?
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I like D'Amico Ryans here.
Here's the problem: is your first pick is normally good. It's this number 12.
Yeah, this is the problem. Like you actually are like we don't hate it, and then it becomes we hate it. So
yes.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of times that 13 is the one I like to get screwy with when I'm trying to cause chaos. This one, I'm trying to be level-headed. I'm trying to work together. Okay. It is a collaborative draft, so...
Collaborative draft.
Hopefully we don't get too wild here, but I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous to pull this trigger. This is a new head coach that I'm going to... So I guess we're moving on to 12. Moving on to 12. This is a new head coach this year, but it is not a new overall head coach. He has been a coach long-term. He's been with multiple teams. He's had success with a couple other teams, and now he comes home. He's coming home to the town that he loves. He's replacing one of the longest tenured head coaches we saw. Let's go with Mike McCarthy.
This is gross.
It is really gross.
Do I really want to veto at 12, which I typically have to do because it's Brian?
That is my thought as well. I don't hate. I had McCarthy at 14, personally.
Okay.
If McCarthy's on this list, there's people
it's in the 20s. It's like, yeah.
So my issue here with selecting and this 12-13 range is I'm afraid to go too high up my list because then you get the reaction of, oh no, he's got to be higher. But then if I go too low, then we end up getting ourselves to like 7 and 8, and we're like, crap, we got two guys that aren't going to make this list.
I guess the question for me is, are we saying like, is going to be a good coach, like is a good coach in 2026, or at some point in his career was a good coach? Because I think Mike McCarthy in the Brett Favre, earlier in Rodgers days, was a good coach in Green Bay, but has not evolved with the NFL and is old school behind the times for a current coach. But I think his resume means he should be in the teens. I just don't think he's necessarily a good coach for current NFL standards.
I could agree with that. And that's the
I've read
fun
like
thing.
10 names I'd rather have, like including the other 10 names I'd rather have. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna veto it. It's just Brian, why do you do this every time? Like
I told you, he gets us suckered in. He like eases us in with that gentle 13 of like, this one's okay. And they're like, oh, Brian's gonna play by the rules and be logical, and then he just like grenade.
Yeah, come on.
Like I said here, I'm afraid to reach into my top 10 because I feel like it's a disservice to put him down here at 12. But we are going to run into a problem with fitting some of these guys in. All right, then let's go with the guy that I think is essentially pretty much the same as Mike McCarthy. Very similar. They came into this coaching round as a similar situation, essentially similar resumes. I think he's going to have good success. He did hire Matt Nagy as an OC, but let's go with John Harbaugh.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Like,
I mean, I think he should be higher, personally.
Oh, I think he should be right here. So I'm good with it. I can't even do anything. So, I mean,
man, I have two vetoes.
I've got
Dustin. Let me tell you what does John do differently than what you would do as a head coach besides picking the other coordinators to go call up plays?
My thing is like again with like same thing with my card. Like the resume for John Harbaugh is really good. Like,
yeah, he is Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl, he's 14th all time in like games over 500. He has 67 more wins than he does losses. That's 14th all time. Like that's I mean, at the end of the day, John Harbaugh's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, probably. This could if it goes bad here. It could go if it goes bad here. The Giants, it could actually be different. So
yes, I
don't hate it. I'd rather it be here.
I had him much higher on my list, but I'll allow it.
John Harbaugh locked in at number 12. Then we got D'Amico Ryans, John Harbaugh, and then Dustin, you're up at 11. Who's your guy coming in right here?
See, originally I was on my list, and I was like, I'll just take D'Amico Ryans at 11. It'll be fine. Knowing how you guys go, I'm going to have to say another guy similar to John Harbaugh, really good coach. new situation, I'm going Kevin Stefanski. I think he got bogged down by the crap players around him in Cleveland, but coach of the year twice in Cleveland with crappy teams, like was able to do something with like the skeleton of Joe Flacco and 18 different rookies last year. Like he was a good coach. He had some bad seasons, but you win 2 coach of the years in like 5 years. That's really good. He's a really good coach. If I had to reorder these 3, I'd go Harbaugh, Ryan, Stefanski in my order, but where I'm at, I'm going to have to throw him there.
Yeah.
I think he deserves to be on the list, and I couldn't pick 12 or 13, so 11's my lowest pick, so that's where I'm going to put him.
So I have this is where we start with the issue. I've got him in my top 5. I've got Kevin Stefanski in my top 5.
In your top 5? You're an idiot.
He a 2-time Coach of the Year winner in Cleveland.
I know, but hasn't done anything other than that.
What do you expect the man to do? Did you see the carousel of quarterbacks he had last year?
I agree. I think that's worthy of this, but he hasn't really won. That's the problem.
I'm okay with like 8 to 11, like 8 to 12 here. I'm okay with that.
It was kind of a pipe dream to me to get him into the top 5. Like I thought I could get him in top 10, but do I want to veto him for 2 spots? Like
Here's
I put
the problem.
him at 9.
Based on a 500 record, has 11 more losses than he has wins over his career.
He played for the Browns though. Like he was there for what, 5-6 years? It's gonna be shit.
I mean, I agree, but he also like was tops in the division twice. He's no playoff wins or like no conference championships. Like 1 playoff win. You don't have the record to be a top 10 coaches considering the other coaches we have. I think we put him here. And I think we look back and go, okay, that's probably where it deserved to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it here. I don't have a vote, so it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, it
doesn't matter for me.
I can't leave Dustin with having the 2 sole vetoes remaining, so I don't want to use mine here. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to let it sit. Dustin, you have 2 vetoes. You could veto this.
No, I'm
if you're
good.
Coming too.
I'm good. I'm fine with it. He's in that. He was it. So in my tier, it was Kevin Stefanski and D'Amico Ryans were in a tier together.
Ew, that's insulting. D'Amico Ryans can't even call his own plays. Like, come on.
Just saying.
Gross. All right, I don't like it, but we're going to have to... Damn it. All right, well... I figured this is where the real issue... I was going to try and put him at my 6th pick, and I figured that's where the problems were going to
That's way too high.
Yeah, all right, well... I'm not going to
veto.
If he was
your 6, if he's your 6, I need more vetoes. Can I buy more vetoes? Can I like purchase them? Is there like if Stefanski is your 6, what are we doing at 2? What are we doing at 3? What are you doing at 9? I don't understand.
I'm not going to veto it just for 2 spots. So locking it in, damn it. Brennen, open up our top 10. Who do you have here?
It's gross to say, but like I'm just going to put him here because like I don't really want him on my list because I just don't really care. It's the other brother of Harbaugh. It'd be Jim Harbaugh.
Yikes! Okay, the fact that I didn't have them on my short list.
Hey, so like
both here.
Cool. Like I could do the same thing he does. Who's got better than us, guys? All right, good job, guys. I'm gonna not do anything and call offense or defensive plays, whatever.
You hired Mike McDaniel. That was a pretty good move.
That was a great move, but guess what? Next season, Mike McDaniel's going to be on this list of 27 head coach collabs. I would put actually McDaniel on 10 for being honest. I would put can I put / Mike McDaniel here?
This is so gross because Jim is not better than John. Let's just be real. I mean, John beat Jim in a Super Bowl.
This is true. I mean, actually, that is a fair case because like all I have to defend this man is a stolen national championship.
Whoa! That was a justified.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't.
We're doing NFL coaches, not college.
Yes.
I hate that Stefanski's sitting in there as the meat of the Harbaugh sandwich there too. Like, it's not fun for me.
If we put him here, still have 9 coaches that are above Jim Harbaugh on my list. So theoretically, they all get in. I have 2 vetoes, and the question is, what does Brian do at 9?
I set him here purposely because I want you guys to veto him because I don't want him on this list. I don't think when you're a CEO head coach, what do you really do?
My problem is like I veto him. Who are you throwing up? And that's my fear is who are you throwing up instead?
I got some solid names. I think you'll be happy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. Yeah, I got 10 left on my short list with 9 spots.
Man,
I mean, I do have a solid name.
All right, I'm gonna veto it. Screw it.
All right, good.
Boom.
I just don't want him on this list. If you guys put him up higher, I'm gonna be very upset.
There's no way he's getting higher.
Oh, okay, thank God.
He was
No,
13 on my list.
Yeah, he was right in there. My 12-13 conversations.
I'm just so
Brennan.
glad it worked out because I just didn't want him on this list. So yeah, my next name is it's Matt LaFleur from the Green Bay Packers. I think he's
Yep,
I think he's like that edge of like 10.
Yeah, he was going to be my next pick there at.
Good OC, you know, he does need to figure out like the other aspects of being a head coach. Like I know like their special teams has been like terrible. I don't know why that is, but like he is still a very good offensive play caller, and he's a top 10 in my mind.
Yeah, I don't hate it. So when I was thinking about vetoing it, it was looking at the guys below Jim Harbaugh on my list, and LaFleur was 16, Harbaugh was 13. It's like I could get by, like I can justify, like he's done similar to Stefanski, has done a lot with not great talent. Like he's got Jordan Love, but also he's had like no unhealthy receivers his whole career, and like
is Jordan Love a good quarterback? Would be my question because like,
well, there's the whole other question of which would you rather have, an elite quarterback or elite coach, right? Like, who made the Patriots? Was it Brady or Belichick? I'm fine with LaFleur there. Like, I think he's a good coach. I think he should be lower, but I think he's worthy of being on a top 13 list.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. He was kind of my bottom 5 for this situation. I just thought if I would have pulled the trigger of him at 12, I thought I was going to get a bigger backlash. But
I would have rather put.
No, I'd have been happy with it. Yeah,
I'd have him at 12.
Interesting.
Other than Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. Well, Brennen, no veto. Well, you don't have any vetoes, so Dustin, no. You're gonna double veto. You gonna double veto it? Use your second one.
No,
I'm good. Cool. I'm not using mine either. Number 10, Matt LaFleur locked in. I'm up next at number 9. All right, pick number 3. Here we go.
Don't screw it up.
We're going to stay in the same division. We're going to stay in the NFC North. We're going to go with a guy that's got just the craziest diet. It's nothing but black coffee and kneecaps. Let's go with Dan Campbell.
Oh,
thank goodness. He was 10 on
You're
my
the worst. You are you're the worst. Like, again. All right, guys. We're going to go bite some kneecaps off today. You go call the plays. I'm going to be a rah guy. Dude,
I don't think he's. I agree. He is not a great X's and O coach. He is a great motivator of men, which I think is part of coaching, and he builds a culture, which is part of it. Yes, the X's and O's he is not good at, but in terms of like building a culture, he has definitely changed the Lions, and I'm okay with him. I had him 10 on my list. I'm fine with him here at 9. He was in my group with the other guys, so with D'Amico Ryans and Stefanski, I'm okay with him here.
Yeah, I've got
anti-CEO head coaches, so.
It's the same, but like Dustin kind of said, he was in this tier for me, this bottom 5, bottom 6 kind of guys that they're going to have to make sure they have good coordinators around them. But like you can't say the guy's not inspirational. You can't say that like this guy's wouldn't step in front of a bus for this coach. And I think that deserves well enough. And they're coming off a 4th place schedule. They seem like a pretty slam dunk to hit their over this coming year.
Yeah, I agree.
So Dustin, veto?
Nope.
No? Brennen? Too bad.
Well, if you didn't have to pick Mike McCarthy, like we wouldn't be in this situation.
Like I said, I was going for the CEO rah-rah guys.
Robert Saleh should be ahead of Mike McCarthy.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I can't get on.
And would you rather have Robert Saleh or Mike McCarthy as a head coach?
Probably Robert
One is closer to
Saleh.
retirement. The other one actually is a good defensive play call.
Currently, I'd rather have Robert Saleh, but I think the body of work McCarthy is something that Saleh will never.
Yes, he won a Super Bowl.
20 years from now, Saleh will never have the resume that McCarthy has.
True.
I'd agree with that.
Yes.
And I think we have to look at the past for McCarthy where we don't have that with Saleh. I think I'd rather Saleh because he fits the modern NFL, but I think 15, 20 years from now when they're both retired and done, I think we'll look back and go, yeah, Saleh's not even close to McCarthy.
True.
I did forget I had 10 guys and we were at number 9. Maybe he should have been the one I bumped. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. It's fun. Dustin, go ahead. Give us that second pick of yours. Got
So
Kevin Stefanski stupidly with your first one, but go ahead.
This is my problem. I have 8 guys left on my list. One guy I just don't want to pick. And I'm hoping you guys don't. I have a veto, so I'm saving it in case you guys pick this guy. I think he probably should be on the list. I just don't like him. I just want to punch him in the face. So full disclosure, I did my list. I ranked them. I tiered them up, and then I was like, all right, if I got 2, this is the guy I'm going to pick at 2. This is the guy I'm going to pick at 8. 5, 8, and 11. Mm-hmm. So the guy I said I was going to pick at 8. You guys are probably going to think he needs to be higher, but it's Sean Payton.
Nope. That's exactly where
I'm okay with it, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
I think Sean Payton is a good coach. I think, he did really well, obviously, with the Saints winning the Super Bowl. He had Drew Brees, so you can argue it was Drew Brees, but I think he's shown he can be good going with Denver. And
puts people on a hit list.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Is he like the classy? Is he the classy guy you want? No. Does he skirt the rules?
We don't need to be kissing babies. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I mean, and who doesn't love Kevin James? I mean,
I was going to say Kevin James played the man. He can't be that bad. Come on, right?
Bad, yeah. I mean, Sean Payton is basically Paul Blart. I mean, that's
true.
In some logic, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him personally. Again, that was a stupid onside kick that he did in that Super Bowl. I'm still upset about it. Still haven't got over that loss. But
I mean, I loved it as like a cool, like willing to just go crazy and do stuff and be a wild card in the Super Bowl. Sucks they can't do that now, but
I do love that he can't do that anymore.
Let's be real. If Bo Nix is playing, they're in the Super Bowl this year. They'd be the Patriots hands down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And so he would have 2 Super Bowl appearances. I'm okay with that.
Ugh, gross. Honestly, they would have had that Minnesota Miracle bouncing up to 2017, 2018?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. I'm not going to veto it. I don't mind it. I'm in the realm of we've got 7 spots left and I've got 8 coaches. So I'm probably going to start like really tilting coming into this next pick. But it's okay. Brennan's going to make a choice before me. So Brennan, what you got at 7?
I'm between 2 guys. I think you guys might veto it. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to stick with it. I said I was going to do it originally. It's Mike Vrabel. I think he deserves to be on this list. I think right here is great. He hasn't done enough, but we do acknowledge that he is a very, very good coach.
Yes, he was going to be he was the guy I'd slotted in to pick at 5. I agree. He's a good coach. He doesn't have the resume. Yes, made a Super Bowl, was good in Tennessee, did a lot with a little there. I think he's a good coach. I think 7. I think I was happy with him anywhere in the 5 to 8 spot, so I'm okay with him at 7.
Interesting. Okay, I had him at 5, but I thought that I had him at
5 as well.
Because of you two, though. I probably would have had him closer to 8, but I'm like, okay, is that my bias? The just fact that he's a Patriot, fact that he was a Patriot. Just all right, is that me? And he's another player's coach, which, again, that's not a bad thing necessarily, but he's just lucky that his OC will never get a head coaching job ever. So he's kind of got it made in the sun down there with McDaniels. But Mike Vrabel at 7. I don't hate it. I don't think I do.
I don't hate it. I'm sure I'm going to hate 6. So
we got a big name that's going to miss this. We got a big name that's going to.
There's a name that I'm okay.
There's
one name that I'm okay not making the list, and I'm okay with it. Again, I want to punch him in the face. But I
just can't believe you picked Mike McCarthy on this list, dude. I just can't look at it like that.
Mike McCarthy's not even on the list. What are you talking about?
I know.
But you wanted him to be on the list.
I was flushing vetoes. Brennan did the same thing, flushing veto.
Gross.
So not that strategic, Brian.
Not with this one. Not with this one. All right, nice. So Mike Vrabel at 7. Dustin, no veto from you?
Nope. I'm saving my veto for the guy I don't like and I don't really want on the list, even though he probably deserves to be on the list.
I gotcha. Okay, so we're playing with emotion, huh? I thought
we
were doing
a little
here.
bit. I mean, I would have been fine if he was in the 10, 11 range, but I think you guys are going to want him higher, and I don't want that.
I'm very curious who you think this is.
I am too.
Who's the one coach you want to punch in the face? There's only one. There's only one coach that everybody wants to punch in the face.
We said we weren't talking about Zach Taylor.
No. There's only one coach that everyone, you almost unanimously goes, yeah, I want to punch.
You mean the 32nd best head coach in the NFL? Is that his name, Nick Sirianni?
No, yeah, Nick Sirianni. Yeah.
Oh, Nick Sirianni will not. He is not on my list.
No,
okay, thank goodness. Praise the Lord.
He was not on my top 20.
Oh no, I would have left if you would have said his name because I'm not playing on a list with Nick Sirianni.
I don't know anybody that doesn't want to punch him in the face. He just has a punchable face.
Yeah, that's why I held on to my veto. I was like, it had his name written on it.
Oh, mine too.
Justin, I've made the jokes of what can I do? Nick Sirianni. I've said this before. He showed 8 Mile clips to motivate the team. I can do that job.
Yes,
I can do that job.
I mean, it's better than 9/11 stuff coming from what's his name? McDermott,
this is also true.
Yes. I mean, you can't. It's hard to go against Nick Sirianni with the Super Bowls and
even a broken watch is right twice a day, right?
But yeah, I mean, he's got 33 more wins over 500, so it's hard to say he shouldn't be on this list, but none of us like him, so I'm happy he's not.
He's also got one of the best GMs in the league. So, like,
Yes.
Literally,
But here's
has
my
a man
problem.
with
He's one
all
of the
the
6
strings.
coaches I have left, so we have 6 spots, and I really now only have 5 coaches left, and it's going to get real interesting. So you guys throw.
Oh, there is. I think there's quite a bit of guys I could pick.
I was gonna say I've got 6 spots, 6 guys now, so I think we're
Yeah,
looking pretty
that's
good.
where I'm at.
I mean, I have 6 spots, but that includes Nick Sirianni. So
Ugh.
There's 6 names here.
I wonder which one of my 6 you don't have then, Dustin. I'm
I
interested.
know. I wonder if it's the one I'm too.
All right, my next guy I'm going to throw out here. Brennen and I kind of talked about him as being like a perennial top 3-ish, top 5-ish over the last couple seasons. I'm going to drop him down a little bit because he had some struggles, whether that be just because the talent of his quarterback really isn't there. He's supposed to be the whisperer. I'm going to still hold out hope. Give me Kevin O'Connell. A little KOC action here. At number
KOC,
6.
baby.
Yep.
Shout out to
I
my
like
boy Johnny Main and KOC. But yeah, KOC was on my list. He was 4. I think you could argue he is in that
He was
top
5.
tier,
Yeah.
but I think this is a good spot for him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Yeah, Kevin O'Connell. I was cool.
I'm
with
really
anywhere
hoping Dustin says this next coach, so then I can pick my guy. So that's all I'm hoping for.
Interesting. All right, yeah, Kevin O'Connell, I like him. I hope he is still the quarterback whisperer. As we say pretty often, I root for just about every quarterback to be good because the more good quarterbacks we have in the league, the better product we're getting overall. So whether it be Anthony Richardson trade over there, whether it maybe he gets it figured out with JJ, I don't know. Maybe Derek Carr comes back and he figures out how to fix that. I don't know. But, Kevin, let's get it together there in Minnesota, please.
KOC, get it done.
Nice. All right, fellas. We are in the top 5. Dustin's only got 4 coaches left, so maybe Curtis Painter makes a surprise.
No, I
appearance here in
have.
this one.
I have 4 coaches left and not including Nick Sirianni, he'd be my 5th.
32nd.
He's tied with Zach Taylor at 32.
Here's the problem. I can't take anybody that's a new head coach this year. Right? So if you're a first-time head coach, I can't pick you up. We don't know what you are. Can't select you.
True.
I don't have any first-time head coaches left on my list.
No. I struggle to pick anybody who we've seen 1 year of success, and that's really it. So that'll limit us. So, but this guy maybe does have 1 year of success. I'm just screwed. Ben Johnson.
Oh, thank God. I'm so happy. It's a great pick.
I think he doesn't have the resume yet, but I think what we saw through the first year shows me that he is a good coach. I would have loved to have him at 7 or 8. I guess I could, but it was hard not to pick Sean Payton. My fear was Sean Payton would have not been on the list. I think he would have been. So Ben Johnson here, just by the process, moves up my list. So I'm going to put Ben Johnson here at 5.
I like it. I had him in my top 4. He was part of my top 4, so coming in at
Okay.
5, I can't really complain too much. It does make me nervous because my last selection that wasn't in my top 4, he is climbing the list here. It's making me a little.
I mean, the
nervous,
top
but-
3 to me are pretty much undeniable,
Yeah, it's just a matter of how you have it in order. and
which
what
is fine.
order
Like
you
I can argue in that order. Like
Yeah.
top 3 are undeniable. It's 4 now that Brandon's got to pick. That's going to be the interesting one.
Yeah, it might get vetoed, but like,
I'm getting nervous.
I'm gonna pick it. Screw it. It's Mike McDonald. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a defensive.
Vito, just stop talking. Vito,
All
not
right.
happening. He is not. No.
Okay, so he was one of the last 4 I had on my list, but he was not a part of my top 4. He wasn't a part of my top 4. So like I would have had him at like 7 or 8. Yeah. All right. So Vito, huh?
That's crazy.
We
I
don't
wanna do
have
Nick Sirianni.
we don't have the history, and you can argue that it was all the offensive coordinator, and it wasn't any of him. I just don't know how you can say he's the guy. Maybe next year.
The Super Bowl was a big part of it. I think that plays it.
Hey, Brian, how many vetoes do you have?
I have 1, and I also have a veto override. And
Okay,
that's
good.
What
You
I'm
can
looking
erase
at
Mike
right now.
McDonald then. You can erase it. That's fine. He already vetoed it. So you
Here's
gotta
my
erase it.
fear: is that.
But I can override this veto.
You can override a veto.
I can't. I've got a veto override, and that's what
Okay.
I'm contemplating here because I've only got 3 guys left.
We all should have 3 guys left. There's the clear top three. There is no way there's not a
But
clear
then
top
who's
three.
that fourth? Who is the fourth, though?
I think you can argue.
I would have said Ben Johnson, honestly. That would have been me.
I think there is an outside name that I had lower that I think could be there. I think he's a little more of an old school coach.
Do you want to share this name? Or,
I think it could be Todd Bowles.
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
Veto override. Or can't be Mike McDonald in spot then.
All right, good. Now
Todd Bowles? Come on, man.
I don't think he deserves to be 4, but out of like names that you can throw in there with Mike McDonald, I think you can throw Todd Bowles in there.
How do I make a symbol for
realistically, Todd
I don't
Bowles
even think Bucks fans want him there.
Stefanski's way over Todd Bowles. Matt LaFleur, I won over Todd Bowles. Dan Campbell,
Yeah.
I would have had Todd Bowles.
I agree the Todd Bowles should be lower on the list, but if we're talking about names that are left that aren't the big 3, who else are you putting in there?
I'd rather have Mike McDonald over Todd Bowles, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Like he
I'm gonna
just
use
coached
my
one of the
override
greatest
then.
defenses of all time.
Won a Super Bowl. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying this top 3 is a given. It's just a matter of order at this point. Correct?
Yes, and I'm very curious what Brian does here.
There's no way to. I mean, there isn't. I think there is a way to screw this up, but there really isn't a way to screw it up because I think there's the clear 2 and 3, then there's the clear 1. In my opinion, I think you could argue the 2 and 3
There's a clear
spots.
1. And
There's a clear 1.
Yeah.
I'm just who Brian picks here at 3.
So I'm going to throw this out here. We're going into number 3, and we each have a pick left.
Mm-hmm.
And we all seem to be in consensus that this top 3 is going to be the same. But I do know that one of the 3 guys that I have here, and I think that he should be here. I know Brennan's not always in love with this guy. I wouldn't say that I think you've said he's overrated, but just like within that ballpark. I mean, he's won multiple Super Bowls now, but I'm just trying to remember. I want to say we've talked. All right, I guess I'll quit beating around the damn bush here. Let's go ahead and shave this bad boy. Let's go with number 3. I'm going to go with Andy Reid.
How is he not number 1 to you? How is he not number 1?
He's either 2 or 1.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't think you'd let me put him at 1 or up there.
Let me just.
No, this
Ryan,
is
you're
also.
so- Can you veto your own pick at this point?
I can, and I'm willing to. But again,
Here's the deal. Wins over 500. 122 more wins than he has losses. 122. 3 Super Bowls. 6 conference championships. I mean, what else do you want?
I had him at 2. He is ranked number 2 in mine. But again, I couldn't remember. I wanted to. You're in consensus here. Andy Reid's top 3 for you, Brennan?
Yeah, absolutely.
For some reason, I feel like you had him a little lower last time we've talked about like top 3 or top 5.
Yeah. No, he is
coaches.
like. I think that if this doesn't work out well this year, we need to like start moving the list down. But like as a consensus, he's 3.
Cool. Then I've got no problem vetoing my own
Or
pick here.
consensus, yeah, consensus.
I've got no problem vetoing him so he can go up 1 more spot. Dustin.
No, he's going to 1.
1? No way. I want him at. All right, then I'm going to go with the true runner of shenanigans here. Let's go with Kyle Shenanigans.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a bridesmaid. He just hasn't been a bride yet. That's his
Yes.
problem.
Agreed.
Cool.
Once he wins, like you can entertain 1A, 1B with him all day long. Like he needs to win the damn thing.
He needs to win. I completely agree.
And honestly, I would be okay if he didn't make the list. I'm still upset he dropped the ball when coming to Brady. Like he should have beat Brady in that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just like that's.
He should have
Could
won
you
a couple
imagine?
Super Bowls. Like,
Brady would have lost 4 Super Bowls in a row had Atlanta not dropped the freaking ball.
Yeah.
Do you know how great that would be for the Peyton Manning, Tom Brady argument? Screw it. Kyle Shanahan, I'm vetoing him. Get him out of here.
You already vetoed it.
I know. I can't do it again.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Gonna veto your veto.
Yeah.
Kyle Shenanigans. Let's put him here at number 3. Nice. Dustin, who you
Sean
got at number
McVay.
2?
It's clearly Sean McVay.
Oh,
You're telling me he's not top 3?
I mean,
No,
Yeah,
Sean
but
McVay is my number 1.
he's top 2, but he ain't 2.
Yeah. That's. I would have had Andy Reid here at 2, and Sean McVay at number 1.
All right, how many Super Bowls has Sean McVay won?
1.
1. How many has Andy Reid won? 3.
agree. But aren't they both 50-50 in Super Bowls? No, Andy Reid's lost more Super Bowls. Or he's got a lower win percentage in Super Bowls, right?
Oh, sorry. He went to more Super Bowls because he has 6 conference championships. My bad.
Michael
I know. It's like, oh, darn, you went to too many championships and lost too many. Oh, you lost too many championships.
Hey, we get to knock Brady for it. I want to knock him for it, too.
You don't get to knock Brady for it.
We do. It's the best part.
No. I'm just saying, Sean McVay is a good coach. 35 more wins over losses. He's 2 conference championships, 1 Super Bowl.
He's a trendsetter. He started the 13 personnel movement, and he started the 31 personnel movement now. You know,
great thinker. I think, right, again, 20 years from now, he's probably one, but right now he is 2.
All right. We've got no powers left. No vetoes, no veto overrides. So Sean McVay locking him in at number 2.
And it makes it real easy for Brennen, though.
All right, Brennen. So we've been in this boat before. You, me, and Dustin. We've drafted. We went bottom to top, and funny enough, you are picking number 1 again. But just don't put Curtis Painter here. Come on.
You put Curtis Painter there.
Yeah, it's Andy Reid. He's not my 1. Sean McVay is my 1. I think if there would be a draft, essentially, like how we're doing it, I think Sean McVay would go 1, just because, again, factoring in age, I think he's the greatest. He's the best offensive play caller in the league right now.
Agreed. If you were starting a franchise right now, you want McVay or Shanahan. But looking at the resume of Andy Reid, you're hoping McVay and Shanahan get to the resume of Andy Reid.
For sure.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
And that's where I'm at. It's like, hey, the resume for himself speaks for itself. Like, he's proven he's done it. 20 years from now, when they're all retired, we're hoping that McVay and Shanahan have an Andy Reid resume. Andy Reid has the resume. He is the standard right now.
I agree.
Yeah,
and he could win more too. Like, it's all a possibility.
Yeah,
like,
they could definitely win 1 or 2 more. Yeah.
And I think a lot of the shine is off Andy Reid right now, just because of how the last 2 seasons haven't won a Super Bowl in the last 2 years. Not that you're expecting him to every year, but
you almost are expecting him to every year. Yes.
Yeah, as often as they were winning, you think anything less than a Super Bowl is a failure, which it could be argued that. I guess 2 years.
The standard is very high.
But yeah, I'm not ready to I don't think the conversation needs to be opened up. Oh, when are we getting rid of Andy Reid? Do they need to be moving on? I've heard grunts about that at some point this offseason. That's just stupid. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Yes, I think at some point there needs to be a succession plan for him because he is getting up there. You look at what
cholesterol's got to be.
What Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin, there was no off ramp for them, right? The Patriots tried to do it with Belichick of hey, we're gonna have Gerard Mayo take over, he's the heir apparent. Obviously, it didn't work out, but at least they had a plan. Where we saw Pittsburgh didn't have a plan for Tomlin, and now I think Casey's getting the point where it's hey, what's our off ramp when we don't have Reid, and who's going to take over? Is that why they brought Eric Bieniemy back? I don't know. I would hope not, but
right,
I don't know. Because at some point you're not going to have Mahomes and Andy Reid anymore, and how do you continue your lineage of success when you don't have those guys?
No, 100%. I'm right there with you. Just because Andy Reid's tree's not really great.
No,
is it? I don't know if he has much of one. It's more of a
Matt Nagy and Eric Bieniemy went to go be the Commanders OC, and it was Sam Howell's year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bieniemy just got pulled off the Bears. He was the running backs coach this past year. He has had no success since they let him go at OC.
I mean, you can argue Andy Reid in his time in Philadelphia has a great coaching tree because you've got John Harbaugh, Ron Rivera, Sean McDermott, Doug Peterson, Frank Wright are all there in Philly with him.
And they've semi-successful,
but it's hard to go. Yes, you have a huge
names.
Honestly, it looks better than the Belichick tree.
Yeah, the Belichick tree is horrible.
The Belichick tree is just horrible. Vrabel is the saving grace for something.
Right, Charlie Brown's holding his Christmas tree, laughing at Bill Belichick's tree.
Yes. I will say though that the coaches, they haven't worked on the NFL, but they are good college coaches. I will say Brian O'Brien's figured it out in college as an OC over there. He's done just not in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree with that. Nice. Any honorable mentions do we have here?
I mean, obviously, I think we talked about Sirianni. I think he has a resume to be in this conversation in the lower half of this bracket. I think Todd Bowles deserves to be in the lower half of this bracket. Other than that, I think there's a clear tier break with. I mean, you could talk Jim Harbaugh and McCarthy being in the 12-13 range, but I just don't like it.
I think Liam Cohen should be on this list.
No,
I don't disagree.
I think he's a good offensive play caller, and I think he's
to me. If you take away the Super Bowl from Mike McDonald, he's the same as Liam Cohen.
Same. Yeah. I
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't get behind that. I can't get behind guys who they were in my group of like, I had Liam Cohen, Mike McDonald's, Clint Kubiak, even though he hasn't done it yet, as like, hey, they've shown success in a very small window, maybe 1.5 years, where they have been good, but can they sustain that? Was it a fluke or not? And I don't know. And then I have other guys who like have been around, like Dan Quinn, Kellen Moore, Schottenheimer, Shane Steichen, who are just like, they're meh, but they've been around and been meh for a long time. So it's like they're consistently meh, and I'm okay with that.
Dave Canales was one of those that like right at that like 13 cusp for me. I'm like, all right, does he get to be like one of those first ones I named? Has had some success, maybe not as much as we'd want to see, but you know, he's been dealing with stuff there in Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the greatest.
But you know, like Joe
I
Brady,
mean, you could have mentioned Kellen Moore, and I wouldn't have hated it at your 13. I would have been like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I wouldn't have hated it, but I probably would have vetoed it. I mean, if you would have brought up Joe Brady was an instant veto for me. So if you said Joe Brett, I'd have been vetoed. I would have just stopped you right there.
I was just bringing up names I wasn't looking at.
Yeah.
You know, like Jeff Halfley, Joe Brady.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Glenn, Todd Monken. Yeah, those guys just
Aaron Glenn. God. Is he worse than Sirianni? No, not quite.
Well, he actually calls plays, but actually his play calling isn't good. I don't know. Tough one.
Let me ask you an interesting question. Tomlin and Pete Carroll are still coaching. Where do you think they slotted?
I probably would have only put one of them in.
Interesting.
Mike Tomlin would have been in.
Yeah, for sure. I think Tomlin's in. Is he a top 5 guy?
No.
He would have been bottom 6, bottom 5 for me.
So then Pete Carroll's not on your guys' top 13 list if he's still coaching?
I know.
They would have been kind of interchangeable with like this Dan Campbell, Harbaugh, probably D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, like I think D'Amico's right. Like you're talking about Super Bowl, like Pete Carroll won Super Bowl, been to 2. I mean, Tomlin won a Super Bowl. So it's hard to not put him on the list when they won a Super Bowl over a Dan Campbell, LaFleur, Stefanski, Harbaugh, Ryans, in my opinion.
Pete Carroll literally threw away a Super Bowl though, so like it's hard. Like
we also won a Super Bowl.
He did, and he should have won too.
He should have won. He should, back to back.
Threw it away.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like that one's hard not to like. I don't mind that knocking him off enough, but yeah, I would have been okay if they were on the list, but they would have definitely been lower. Like I guess what's your glaring on this list here? Because Kevin Stefanski for me, I think he should be above Mike Vrabel. I'd put him at 7.
I'd make McDaniel being so high is my glaring
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I mean, we could look back 5 years from now and we're like, yeah, that made sense, and we were just ahead of the curve. But we could look back 5 years and like, oh yeah, he was just a 1-year fluke, and it was
true.
All Clint Kubiak and a good defense, and it wasn't worth it.
I also take an accountability because like the Ravens were considering hiring him and just booting out Harbaugh. Like there was that. I was like, ooh.
So I don't hate the list. Like I think all these names deserve to be on.
Yes.
If you were doing a top 15 list, like I think they're all top half of the league coaches.
Same.
Which is basically close to what we're doing at top 13. I mean, top 16 is the top half. I mean, they all are in the top half, so I don't hate it. I just think the order could be different. But better than our other list where we had Curtis Painter as 1, so I'll take it.
I can agree.
I mean, to be fair, 12 of the 13 on that list were still pretty solid. It's just one little blip at the top.
It's a massive flip.
Massive flip.
For those of y'all that are listening out watching, we have starting at 13, D'Amico Ryans, John Harbaugh, Kevin Stefanski. Number 10, we've got Matt LaFleur, Dan Campbell, Sean Payton, Mike Vrabel, Kevin O'Connell, and then our top 5, Ben Johnson, Mike McDonald, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, and then Andy Reid here at number 1. Not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I would say it's not perfect, but it is a very, very good list.
Yeah, I know. Had we had Stefanski higher, it would have been perfect. But, you know, we all have little slip-ups here.
It's hard for me to put Stefanski higher when he just got fired.
I mean, John Harbaugh is on the list. He just got fired.
Well, yeah. True. But, again, he's one below Kevin Stefanski.
I guess that's true.
Right? Like, that's where they belong. Like, they're not top 10 coaches because they just got fired. Like, you don't fire a top 10 coach. In my opinion.
The Browns do stupid stuff all the time, though.
Well, the Browns are stupid. True. I completely agree. So
Nice, folks. That's going to wrap it. That's going to wrap it for our head coaches of 2026 draft. Dustin, can't thank you enough for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, thanks.
If they're looking for more of you, where can they find you?
Yeah, on Twitter at the DUnit13. And then you can find all my written stuff at fftoday.com. That's where all my articles are headed out this year. And then if you're looking for my rankings, I did rankings for the first time ever. And they are on Dynatize, which is a new fantasy app that does dynasty analytics for your teams. It's a real great platform. It's a new app, so I did my rankings over there with them. So I don't enjoy doing rankings, but I did it. So I'm trying new things.
Yeah, it's not fun. I did them for the regular season, and I wanted to blow my brains out by week 11.
I can't do weekly. It's too much.
It's too much. Brennan, where are the people finding you if they're looking for more of you?
Find me at Too Much B-Milk.
That's right, folks. That's where you find all of the stuff here at Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Too Much B-Milk. It's at Too Much_Brian. That's, of course, here on our YouTube channel, Too Much Fantasy Football. If you're looking for the audio format, check out Spotify, Apple Podcast, all that great stuff. Like, subscribe, and we got tons more collaborative drafts coming at you this summer, the spring, whatever you want to call it. We'll see y'all later.